All right, last night we stayed at Aloha Hostel, and I can confidently say that it was the, oh crap, I've left all kinds of stuff I gotta pack back up. I can confidently say that this is the most comfortable bed so far. It's like legit orthopedic nice bed. So Aloha Hostel, we're in the one of the private rooms. Very nice. And they had air conditioning.
Yes.
The place to get breakfast and a little bit of coffee in there in the common area. That's where the bunks are. This is where you come in. Got bathroom.
You want to put your pad in there?
It's cool this morning. We've been watching all the kids go to school, and there's a lot of kids by themselves walking, like really small kids, and then there's kids and parents on like little scooters, but everybody's freezing. Like most people are in like heavy coats and stuff. And anyway, so you want to give the lowdown for the day, and then we don't have to do it when we get on trail?
Yeah. So we leave Pamplona. We have a 14-mile day, give or take, to Puente Reina. We'll cross over where the windmills and statue is. I don't know.
Cool.
It's not the Creek of Pharaoh. I'll have to look it up and say it later in the video. But
That's kind of a big part.
it's a big spot. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be some climbing today. But it's going to be fun.
So this is what it looks like coming out of Pamplona. I could definitely see how Pamplona's a little bit more confusing to me. As far as like, I could see how you could get a little bit more mixed up. There's a lot of different ways to go, and we're on the trail. But if you don't have some sort of like all trails or something, I think it might be tricky.
Yeah.
Getting out of Pamplona or getting into Pamplona was the same situation. So I think that definitely helps having some sort of map, like all trails or whatever you use. Just especially Pamplona. It's so big and kind of confusing. So I definitely suggest having some sort of way to kind of help navigate around this. It's a lot bigger. Pamplona is a lot bigger than I realized. So see here, there's a shell there and there's a shell here.
We have the bicycle
For
walking.
Camino?
Yeah, bicycle Camino. Yeah, there's different areas.
So anyway, that's kind of would be my thoughts for navigating in and out of Pamplona. Okay, so we've went a little over 3 miles, and we've been on road walk or like sidewalk type situation the whole way from Pamplona. We're not exactly sure where we're crossing today, but those mountains up there is where we're crossing. We think it's gonna be down this way somewhere that we'll cross. I'm not really for sure. Today should be the day that we see I don't know what it's called, but it's like the figures, the iron figure things, metal, whatever, that are the pilgrims. And so anyway, it should be kind of a cool day as far as kind of some of the things that we get to see. That's a pretty big thing as far as when it comes to get that gin, as far as kind of iconic things on here. So we got some kids. Hey, hola. Hola.
U.S.
US.
Yes.
Some questions.
Yeah. Are y'all in school today?
Yeah, from the school.
Okay.
Skate.
We're from Kentucky. Kentucky. Kentucky.
Yes, it's a very good city.
Yeah, that's very good. Yes. All right. See y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Very good chicken. No matter where you are, we saw kids earlier in a they let out for like recess, and they were screaming. They ran out of the building screaming and laughing, and I was like, it doesn't matter where you are. Kids were all the same. And then these were like probably middle school, maybe 6th, 7th, 8th graders. I'm gonna guess 6th, 7th grade, and they're hilarious. They're cracking me up. We've got some more girls over here, so they're doing a project. I do not see a teacher. They are wild. So we got some girls here. Oh, that might be the teacher. Okay. Hola.
Do you see your
Hey.
or that's
Good.
Pilgrim. Okay.
Pilgrim 22.
How are you walking? No? You are doing the path walking. The path walking.
The path walking, yes. The path walking. Did you get your picture taken down?
I love this. I'm a teacher, so.
The Camino?
Sorry?
In which town did you start the Camino?
St. John de Pied. Me too.
Same.
What town do you want to reach?
Santiago.
So I can have a sangria. Because we're not drinking along the way, so I was waiting over it.
So you want that at the end?
Oh no, I'm drinking. Two with a picture for each of us with a straw.
Yeah.
To the Puente la Reina today?
Yes.
20 kilometers.
Still?
It was 21 from where I started.
I thought at least I gained some.
Are you all almost out of school for the year?
Yes.
Let's see.
When does school end?
The 16th.
16th of June?
Okay.
Are you excited?
Yes.
I'm a teacher, and we finished May 15th. Yes. Yes.
When do you start?
Early August, like the second week in August.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't start till
Yeah.
September.
Yeah.
We start in September. The
September.
So do we.
Okay.
School in Canada, September.
Yeah. We are from Kentucky, the state of Kentucky. They said Kentucky Fried Chicken. I said yes, yes. They said good chicken. I said yes, good chicken, good
They
chicken.
don't like Canada too much.
Oh
Canada, no good.
no! Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
thank you. Bye. Have a good summer. Bye bye. I love it. So we're finally on a trail of sorts. It's a little grown up through this section, which is kind of surprising as many people that walk through here. So Brian double checked to make sure we weren't supposed to be on the road. I don't hate getting on this. I'm gonna guess it's just skirts through by the road, maybe just to keep you off the road. Get run over. Maybe, I don't know. There's another arrow up here at no time. I think so though. Oh. No way. Do you think we turn? Surely not. Pretty cool, especially if you're an art teacher. I know what they're doing. So for a little update, we're getting closer to the windmills. That road is, I think, what we're taking up to that town, and then at some point we'll cross. But they're getting a little closer. All right, so we're coming into this town that we've been headed towards, like where the windmills are. We're in that direction. I don't know the name of it. There's probably a sign somewhere. So when you leave Pamplona, pretty sure there's only one town that you'll go through before you get to the windmills and where the statue figure things are. I would eat there if you're hungry. We did not eat in Pamplona. I had a coffee in Pamplona and that's it. So I was hungry and I didn't really know for sure if there was anything after, but by the looks of it, there's nothing after that one town. So Pamplona, then a little town. What do we come through? Two little towns. Kind of.
No, you had I don't know how you say it, Cesar, Minor. Anyways, that's like a suburb of Pamplona, and then the town we just came through,
Right.
which is just like a mile before the turbines.
So if you're hungry, I would definitely stop in that town. And we weren't for sure. We got to one. Hello. We got to one. When you come into town, there's a church, and then there's a place that you can get sandwiches. And we weren't really for sure if that was the only place or not, but we've decided just to go ahead and stop because we've learned, like, if you're hungry and there's food, you might as well just go ahead and get it because there may not be a place later. And there wasn't. That town is tiny. So go ahead and get food on that first stop if you're hungry. I got an omelet. That's kind of my favorite right now. So I got an omelet, and now, as you can see, we're headed to, I call them the windmills. I guess they're wind turbines. Windmills, I don't know. They're big. So about a mile climb up, and I think we might be up there. But I'll do a little update. I'm off the rocky hill. We've went 9.65, a little over 9.5 miles, almost 10 miles. And I think total today is 14. So in a couple of hours, we should have this knocked out. It's really nice. I looked at the temperature. I don't know the town that we're in or that we're coming into. My weather picked up into a town that started with a C, but I don't know what it was. I'm terrible at all the names. And of course, I speak a lick of Spanish, so don't speak a lick of Spanish, so that doesn't help. But it was 68 degrees. It's a little cloudy, but blue skies. You can see there in the background the windmills or turbines. And yeah, it's really been a nice day. The temperature, there's a breeze, and the clouds are helping with, it's sunny, but like not, banging down on you. And it's 68. I mean, it's just nice. It's not overly humid today. This is early June, so everything's in bloom. It's a really pretty time of year, so I'm glad that that we're here. All the stuff is blooming, and Anyway, so today, about 2 more miles left and we'll set up camp for the night. Dandelion Make-A-Wish thing I've ever seen. Got about 2 miles left for the day. We stopped and had like a late lunch. Brian did not really eat anything. I had the omelet somewhere out of Pamplona, and he really didn't want anything to eat, so he got a Gatorade or Powerade. And so he was like, next time we see a place to eat, they're all called bars here. It's not like what we think of as a bar, like at home necessarily. So kind of what we have found in a lot of the towns, there's like a nice restaurant and then there's a bar. Like some of the restaurants that are not bars, like we don't even look like we should be going into them, like the way we're dressed. So like whenever we were at Roncesvalles, there was a restaurant and we didn't see the bar, so we went into the restaurant and they had like white tablecloths, and we're like, oh, we better not be going in here. And then we went around the corner and there was a bar. So a lot of the places will have a restaurant and a bar. We are fitting in the bar scene as far as kind of how we're dressed and the clothes. I just saw a cool bug. The clothes that we have with us. So, but the food, it's been, honestly, most of the bars have really good food, and it's not bar food like, I mean, they have a decent variety of stuff. And so my favorite is the omelet. Some are better than others. The omelet that I had they come on bread, I just take it off, but the omelet I had in Roncesvalles, I'm still talking about that omelet and still searching for that good omelet like that. I haven't had one that good at all since then. But back at that last little bar that we went to, it was right off trail. It's very, very nice. I thought the food, like as far as like the seating and the area, is like super, super pretty and nice. But I didn't think the food was like anything to write home about. I got a pizza, Brian got spaghetti, and it was okay. But yeah, I mean, definitely worth a stop. So anyway, I think have 2 more, or maybe 1 more town to go through before we end the day. And I don't know, it might be 2 more towns and then we end the day. But anyway, it's definitely warm, and as the days went on, it's got hotter. And I'm glad I put shorts on for the first time. I did that earlier on the side of the road. It was kind of sketchy to change where we were, but I was roasting and they're black, and so they were just hot. So anyway, I feel definitely much better with having shorts on today, and probably won't go back to pants unless it's at night or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk over this. So there's like some really loud music right here where I'm sitting. But so when we got here to check in at this place, they give massages. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I want to get a massage. And there was some American people in here. And like, you can just pick out an American person 9 times out of 10 just by the way they look. I'm like, hey, did you get the massage? Because he looked just like he come out of getting a massage. Like at home when I get a massage, he had the same face that I always have, like I'm like spaced out. And he said, yes, it is absolutely amazing. So I get a massage like regularly. Brian does not. I can't wait for him to come out. So I'm videoing, waiting on his face. Like, for one, they don't put a sheet over you. Like, so I chose to have my legs done, which is what he did too. And so at home, like, you are covered, you know, like the only part of you that is exposed is like the part that is like right then getting worked on. And so she just like, okay, take your shorts off. And I mean, this is all in Spanish. We're having to do Google Translate. And I'm like so confused. I'm like, what? Like, what's up? So anyway, it was funny. But then she like popped my toes really hard. Now Brian has some blisters, so I don't know that she like looked at my feet first, obviously. So she may not do that to him. Oh my gosh, I hope so bad, because he's gonna die. And it is a wonderful massage, but it is rough, like whenever your legs feel like they do. So I can't wait to see his face when they come out of this door. Okay, have you paid?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about it. Okay, so I didn't film anything else really at the end of the night, but we ended up meeting our friends from Australia, Daryl and Janet, at a little restaurant, and that's where I had my very first goat cheese salad that I have fallen in love with now. So we had a good night with them. So whenever you get off trail there at
Puente Reina.
Yeah, you will be right at a hostel, and if you continue going straight, you like almost run right into their bar. We stayed there that night. The accommodations were okay. We had a private room. We did get the leg massages there, which was a nice kind of little thing to have and offer. It was 30 euros for 30 minutes, and so I would definitely highly recommend that. But as far as the beds and like the room, it was just okay. It was clean, just hot, stuffy, not really a good window flow of any kind of thing. But that's about it.
I agree. It was fine, but our Berge Jakku was kind of out of town a little bit. It's like it was the first one you come to off trail, and it was probably close to a mile from any other restaurants or bars in that area. So it was a decent haul to get to a place to eat.
So you basically either had to eat there or
go into town, and we took a taxi into town, and then we walked back the second time. But we were with our friends from Australia. They walked with us back, and so
it made it
it seemed like a shorter walk.
So we'll put a picture of them at the end, and they've been some good Camino friends for us. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. See you next time.
Thank you.